Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Justin Clement. This is a Pachachka on being a new dad. First slide here, did want to go over that this is possibly the most scariest sight you'll ever see being a new dad. You get that pregnant sign from your significant other or wife. Refer to those as significant other for the remainder of the presentation. But they are scary. But at the same time, once you start getting it going, your baby will be referred to as various different sizes in development, like speck of sugar, things like that. But this is for men. My doctor referred to him as a grain of salt or a seed, things like that. It's just very important to know what week your baby and what size it's going to be. It's just kind of cool to know. Also, realize your girl is going to want all kinds of crazy stuff. My wife wanted Doritos and ketchup, and she also wanted ice cream and cheeseburgers. Normally, you'd get those separately, but she wanted them all at the same time. Don't be surprised. It's going to happen if you're a new dad and you just found out she's pregnant. And it's totally normal. Trust me. Also, babies need a lot of stuff. So when you're thinking about going to buy new stuff for your baby, think about it before you buy. Ask family and friends and relatives, see if they got any hand-me-downs, because trust me, they are going to be needed. Mainly new diapers and washing materials, things like that is pretty much what you want to buy new. But as you can see here, my baby needed a lot of stuff, and this is just a tenth. Very important for the dad to go to the doctor. It's very important to hear his heartbeat. It helps kind of start to meld the relationship you're going to have with your son or daughter. And this is the first image of my baby. He's a peanut, and he's about 3-4 weeks old here. It's just very important that you go and you be just as much a part as the mother, because she'll need you. And then you're going to want to start practicing. Using the baby harnesses and trying to get in various different positions that you're going to use it. It may look a little silly, but trust me, you're going to need that practice. I'm glad that I practiced. I went to several classes on changing diapers, how to feed your baby, things like that. It's very important for a guy. Moms will know how to do it naturally. Then all your fears of worry and money and school and everything will go out the window when you wake up one morning and find your baby like this. The dreaded blankie. It's fine for him to have a blankie, but not wrapped around his head. Babies can do suffocate, or can and will suffocate, and SIDS is a very big risk factor at below 6 months. So make sure that your baby doesn't cover himself up. And it's just important to help teach him early on that maintaining himself or trying to train him to sit upright, early will help him in his earlier months. Like most babies don't sit up around 7 to 8 months regularly and fluidly. This is at 6 months and he's sitting up practically just fine, just assisted. So it's early to help train them early. And the importance of sleep. I can't stress this enough. Your child will sleep a lot early in his life. Pretty much after every feeding, he'll want to sleep, and my baby sleeps all night. It's important that you as a parent and as a new dad and mom gets a lot of sleep, because you're never going to be sleeping the same again. I can guarantee you that. Um, Diaper time. It's very important for the dad to learn how to change a diaper. Do not push that off on your lady. That's not fair to her. And it's actually kind of easy. Now, I need a little practice. Most new dads do. But when your baby is a newborn like this guy, it'll be more of an acrobatic experiment than anything. You're going to have a lot of this going on too. Most of the time, realize babies have just a few basic needs they need to be taken care of. But sometimes they just want to be fed. Sometimes they just want to be held. They just want to be loved. Babies are people too. So it's very important to remember that when you're raising an infant that cannot communicate with you like I can with you now. And feeding time. Can't express that enough. Feeding time is paramount. That is the baby's number one thing they love to do. I know mine does anyway. He can eat the sum of what 3 babies can in one mealtime. And he likes to wear his food. So be prepared. Going to be giving lots of baths. Going to be cleaning a lot of utensils. It's all worth it. And it's also very important to take your baby with you on date nights with your wife. In this particular instance, we're at the drive-in movie here in local town. Not many people have a local drive-in theater. That's okay. Take him out with you. They enjoyed it, and believe it or not, he slept through the most of it. And that was great because we enjoyed each other at the same time. So just keeping him with you will help with that. Also, going to the bathroom. Sometimes your baby's going to be crying so much that you just can't put him down. You're going to have to take him with you to the bathroom. The pictures will suffice here with this slide, but it is true. Although comical, it is still true for dads who have to stand and pee or sit down to do number 2. Just remember these. And frustration is normal. Don't feel like just because you're getting angry and upset that it's a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. You're human. You're going to be frustrated. Dads get more frustrated than moms, that I've noticed. I do anyway. Take 5 minutes, walk away, let him scream his head off or her scream her head off, until you have calmed down. Just give yourself 5 minutes. And also, don't forget about your buddies. Buddies are there to help you. Believe it or not, a lot of dudes have been very supportive of my new, me being a new dad, and they've been there to kind of solidify that I'm still a guy. Still got guy things I want to do. So they help take care of all those needs too. So don't forget about your buddies. They will be there to take care of you. Don't forget, money is still the essence of your life. You got to earn it, got to get it somehow, and you have to start saving for a child's education. I believe it's personally important. Managing your money and having a budget is going to be the best way that you're going to get through this hard time. But it is very much doable. There's lots of government assistance that you can get if you're low on money. Don't forget about your significant other too. Your wife and your girl or your other significant other, they are just as much as important as the baby, and in some instances more important. So make sure that you are spending time with them, putting them first before you put yourself up on that pedestal, because it's going to pay off in the long run and you're going to have a happier life in marriage. And ultimately, there is no guide to raising a child. I am struggling with it still, but these moments that I'm showing you here are the best that I've ever had. The smiles, the love, the laughter that he gives me, it is all worth it. Don't give up and keep plugging at it, and it will be an awesome experience for you as well. Can't express that enough. This is my contact information. You can email me at justin.clement@fullsail.edu. You can Skype me on jclementfsu, and my telephone number, they're at the bottom there. It was nice talking to you guys. Thank you for listening to my slide, and I hope that it was somewhat rewarding and entertaining for you.